The Inuit kayak, or kayak, once a critical piece of equipment for life in an Arctic environment, has faded from use over the past decades. And with this decline in use, so too did the traditional knowledge of their construction.
Kayak building was sort of lost in Nunavut. It's not something that a lot of people's elders or grandfather or father hands down typically these days.
Despite this decline, the kayak remains important to Inuit heritage and identity.
I got started with Qajakkut along with Rob. There's a few other people that were interested in starting a local club based around building and paddling qajait.
There's a group of young Inuit in Nunavut today who are bringing the kayak and the skills needed to make them back to life.
So we got a micro grant for $5,000, which we survived off for a couple of years, and we did our first build in 2016.
The Qajakkut Society is revitalizing the art of kayak making, sharing skills with Inuit youth and elders, and helping return this knowledge to regions where it has been forgotten.
From there, we thought we had something really special. We just really enjoyed being in the shop, kind of developing new skills, and also doing something that's culturally based.
In 2025, the Canadian Canoe Museum welcomed Robert Como, Asivak Arnakuk Burrell, and Isaac Willman of the Qajakkut Society for a month-long residency. During their time at the museum, they constructed 2 Inuit kayaks, one made in the South Baffin style and traditional to the Iqaluit region. The other kayak was inspired by kayaks from a different region of Nunavut. In years to come, these kayaks will be used in the on-water programs at the Canadian Canoe Museum.
Very grateful for the Canadian Canoe Museum because since the beginning of our relationship, they've allowed us the space to develop this regional style and our skills. We've come so far in building our own style and doing it according to our tradition, but also with the best possible materials and tools that we have today.
It's an addictive feeling you can build anything after making a kayak successfully.
The Society was also joined by other community members, including Leonard Netzer, a skilled craftsman from Coral Harbour, Nunavut. Leonard built an array of hunting gear to outfit these kayaks.
This is for hunting big marine mammals, walrus, whale, polar bear too, it works on polar bear.
Traditionally central to hunting and life on the land, the kayak's resurgence restores valuable knowledge and represents a small but significant move toward cultural renewal and self-determination.
This part breaks off, the harpoon escapes while leaving the toggle in the animal. And then at the far end of the line, there's a float attached. So now we could kill the walrus or whale because we have something that'll prevent it from sinking.
Leonard's wife, Diane, is also a skilled craftsperson and braided many lengths of sinew for lashing the kayak frames, and also worked on stitching the nylon skins over their hulls. As a non-profit, the Qajakkut Society is breathing new life into these important traditions.
When they see something that goes from a 2x4 into a qajaq, that process is special, and that ingenuity comes from our culture.
They're very beautiful, they're very incredible designs, but at the end of the day, they were built to be used.
And actually putting it in the water and feeling how it responds to paddle strokes, how responsive it is to the wind, how the keel and the bow cuts through waves and stuff. Especially if you've done a good job, it's really rewarding.
And in 20 years, I want Qajakkut to be the place that people come to get the knowledge or get the resources, to get the wood, to get the needles, whatever it may be that you need. I want us to be known across the world as the people who know how to build South Baffin qajait.
The work performed by the Qajakkut Society in northern communities and during their residency at the Canadian Canoe Museum demonstrates the living traditions that the museum is proud to celebrate through the Builders in Residence program. The Builders in Residence program builds on the museum's commitment to foster collaborative relationships with Indigenous peoples, amplify diverse and contemporary voices, and create new opportunities for builders and craftspeople to share and be recognized for their skills and their knowledge. The Qajakkut Society residency at the Canadian Canoe Museum in 2025 was proudly supported by the Dalgleish Family Foundation.